Very excited for the guys today. I mean, this is, like you say, this is what they dream of the whole time they overcome here. It's one of the big dreams in which they want to be here. And you remember when that's funny to me, when I look at these guys, a lot of these guys that I was able to recruit, you remember the first time you sat in the living room and the first time you saw them in a camp and they had those dreams. It's fun to watch them all come true. And I thought the guys did really well. The guys looked well, played well, and they're in great shape. I know that. Any questions?
Being all 32 teams represented here today, what does that say about you?
Well, you're getting such a large number of guys, a volume of guys, and you're getting guys that are high enough picks and getting the kind of guys you want. That they're very important guys, and guys are going to go early in the draft. We think a lot of guys, and so the depth of it makes it very good, and that's what you want your program to be, and that's one of the calling cards. I mean, coming here, not only getting a degree here, getting the Aggie ring, all that, but being able to get developed to play in the league. That's one of their biggest dreams, and they've had it since they were that high in the backyard, playing for whatever pro team or college team they were in the backyard. So it's fun.
Jimbo, is it kind of neat how it's become an event as well?
It is.
Come back, family members.
The family, the former players, the former guys are all supporting it, and that's what it's about. When you build the culture of an organization, and hopefully each year you can roll that over, and there's guys that they can reference now. What does it take to be there? How is it like? Is what I'm getting trained here, does it put me in position to be successful there? And it only builds your culture of what you can do.
How do you manage the time to try to help kids get to the league, talk to coaches?
I'm trying to get them to add 2 hours to the day. But no, but that's endless. That's not a job. That, to me, that's, as a coach, you try to do everything you can possibly be with these kids to give them the opportunities. Because that's what you promised them, and when you set in those houses and recruit them. And that's one of the big things in what you want to do. And it's fun. To me, it's just fun to watch them grow and start to become men and start to see their dreams come true. All the hard work has paid off.
Jimbo, not every single GM was here, but Isaiah didn't do the 40 in Indianapolis. But for teams that are so wanting to know a little bit more about him, just what does he bring to an NFL offense, and what have you seen?
I think the most thing he brings is the versatility. He can run it inside, he can run it outside, he can run it on the goal line, he can catch the ball out of the backfield, he can pick up blitzes. I think he's a complete back, and I think in today's game, because it's so diverse, you have to be that way. You can't just be a one-down back or a two-down back. You know what I mean? I think it adds to your value. And I think, he catches it, he runs it. And here's the other thing. He's a great teammate. He plays hard, he plays tough, does anything for your team. And that's another big part of that. He's not a selfish player.
I guess this is the most you've had here at a pro day. What's the most you've had at Florida State? Or remember? Number of participants at pro day.
We had a run there. We were getting 12, 13, 14 drafted a year. I mean, then plus we'd have another 5 or 6. Probably draft and free agent probably 17, 18.
But this shows
that got drafted or signed free agents in a year. But it shows we're building it up. We're getting it there. We're getting the depth. We're getting the number of guys. And, these guys are working their tails off. And they're realizing they can come here to A&M and get those dreams come true.
Can you play any spot, Coach?
I'm sorry?
Can you play any spot in your mind?
Yeah, I think he can. I mean, he can be a guard or tackle. I see him as a big guard that can play tackle, you know what I mean? But he's so – and to me, you say, well, he can't – to me, the value of guards in today's game, if you look, a lot of your best pass rushers are inside guys now. They're not always your outside. I mean, there's a lot of outside guys. There's just as many inside. So those guards are becoming just as valuable. And when you got a guy with that athleticism but then has that power, you usually get one or the other. You know what I mean? Inside, I think he's going to play that game a long time and there make a lot. I think he's a possible Pro Bowl guy. Yeah, I mean, listen, all those guys, no matter if you left here, you transfer, the opportunity wasn't there. There's reasons you transfer, and there's nothing wrong with that. Our job is to help these guys become who they are. There's no animosity in any way, shape, or form. And like I said, I want them all to be successful. And unfortunately, his was, he left to have his, but we want to help him become what he can become. And I'm just happy for him. Happy he's got that opportunity.
Have you seen him take any steps from when he left here to what he's able to do?
I haven't been around him a lot, but I'm going to tell you what, he can still throw that football. What you got, he's still big, he's long, and he had great years at the schools he went to and was very productive. I've got to see him play on TV 2 or 3 different times. Just, they play those Friday night games for a game and things, and very happy for him, and he's done well.
Jimbo, Leon says he's turning into you when it comes to media press conferences. Is that a good thing?
You have to ask Leon that. I'm not trying to understand Leon in that regard. Okay, no, but I think what it is, I think he's understanding that, there's more to it than what the emotions of it happens at the time, and I think Leon is really growing, like all these guys are, and I think he sees the big picture of life, and I think he's got a chance to be very successful.
Anything else?
Good. Thank y'all. Have a great day.